you a leader in a nonprofit organization with a board who's disengaged? Does the board spend too much time micromanaging and not enough time on strategy, policy, and future viability? Is the board plagued by ineffective meetings and conflict? Well, these are the common challenges facing many boards of directors. It doesn't have to be this way. There is hope. And at the Canadian Nonprofit Academy, we are here to help. I'm Christina Becker, and I'm the founder of the Canadian Nonprofit Academy, and I created the Board on Board Leadership Training Program. This program is unique in Canada for many reasons, which I'm about to show you. And it will train your board in terms of the best governance, best practice for nonprofit organizations in the world. And I'd like to show you what our program will do. Being on a board takes time and commitment. And many new board members come to the board full of passion and exciting ideas. But it's not enough. Learning how to govern a nonprofit or association is a skill that needs to be learned. And our flagship Board on Board Leadership Program ensures that your board of directors will effectively lead your organization now and in the future. And when board members are rooted in their roles and responsibilities, they understand group and team dynamics and know how to work within Robert's Rules of Order, they make good decisions. Now, the Board on Board Leadership Program is more than just repeating the legalese. By the end of the program, your board members will know how to govern the nonprofit or association according to their overall fiduciary responsibility. They will know the right questions to ask. They will work collaboratively as a team. And they will make decisions that support the mission and vision of the organization. They'll understand how to stay out of the operational weeds and be able to focus on risk management, policy, and strategy. And they will recognize the elements of an effective and productive board meeting. Now, traditionally, board development has been delivered live. A governance expert or trainer would come to your organization, or one or two board members would attend a workshop and bring the knowledge back to the organization. At the Canadian Nonprofit Academy, we believe this is not the best way to train volunteers. Think about it. How long does it take to get 12 board members to agree on an extra date for training? It could take months. And in the meantime, valuable momentum is lost, new board members fall through the cracks, and don't have the right information that they need to make the valuable contribution that they want to make. Invariably, not everyone is able to attend. And so you reach a compromise date, but then again, not everybody is able to benefit from the training and get what it is that they need. And finally, adult learners only retain between 5 and 10% of information from listening to a presentation. So it's likely that most of their training will be forgotten before the next board meeting. So in those circumstances, not much changes in your governance structure or how the board operates. Consequently, the investment that you've made in sending people to a live workshop or bringing somebody in is lost. We think at the Canadian Nonprofit Academy that there's a better way to train board members. We've developed this comprehensive online board leadership training and coaching program that will increase your board's capacity to govern your organization well, and for individual board members to perform at their best. Now, the program is designed with two purposes in mind. First, to deliver the latest and the best practice of governance, information, and training. And second, to provide a forum and reflection for your board of directors to work on its governance structures and, if necessary, to make changes. Knowledge is not as important as the application of that knowledge. The one fee for your board-on-board training program grants the organization access to the platform for 1 year. And during that year, you can put through as many people as you need to and want to. But most importantly, board members can actually go back to the program, review the parts as they move through their term. Learning science has shown that it takes 5 to 6 times for information to be translated into applied knowledge. And therefore, board members can go back time and time again, ground that information to a place that it can be easily applied when it is needed in the board meeting, when a decision needs to be made. Now, the board-on-board leadership training program is structured around a subscription-based model by organization. So during the subscription period and for one fee, you're able to put through as many people within the organization as you need to, including obviously the board, new board members, staff, committee members, committee chairs, and anybody who's expressed an interest. For example, let's say a board member resigns and a new board member starts. They have immediate access to the board leadership program as part of one fee. And therefore, your organization can make board training an immediate requirement for any new board member. No need to wait for the next live training. Board members can be trained in their roles and responsibilities before their first board meeting. Imagine if your board members knew exactly what their role as a board was, functioned as a team, supported staff in a generative way, had a great experience about being on your board, and actually wanted to renew their term. What would imagine if you had a surplus of volunteers beating down your door to become a board member, or that you added value to the staff and to the organization's vision? If you think this might be the right solution for the challenges that your board faces, begin the conversation today by arranging an individual call with me to find out how the Canadian Nonprofit Academy can help you bring your board governance to the next level.